Welcome back to South Coast Kickball. We have a 5-inning scrimmage planned today. Team Red versus Team Black. Leading off for Team Red will be Rita, and Justin making his debut. Rampage, Dave, Ralphie, Corey, and Helder making his debut also. Now for Team Black, leading off will be June, Jaden, Robzilla, BJ, Alex, Kurt, CJ, and making his debut out of right field, Cameron. For the first pitch from June to Rita, here we go, we're underway. And it's going to be a foul ball, so here in the top of the first, the count is 0-1 to Matt Rita. And June with the second pitch of the at-bat, nice little curveball. And it's going to be a rocket over there to Cam. And Rita's like, I'm going to test the new guy at my very first at-bat. Cameron doesn't make the catch. I think Rita thinks that he did make the catch, so Rita's off the bag, and he's walking back to think. But Rita's going to be safe at first. Justin's going to kick, and it's going to be a blooper to BJ as the ball bounced off the ceiling. So June's got one out here in the top of the first and 3 pitches. And Team Black's telling Rita, you can go back to first, as that's the right call. And the umpire's like, yeah, Rita, definitely, you're back at first. So Rita's safe over there at first. So June's looking to pitch to Rampage right now. And here we go, as the pitch to the plate. Nice little curveball again by June. And that's going to bounce in front of Jaden. Looks like it bounced off his foot. BJ's going to get it into June. But Rita's too fast, man. He got that break away from the cop speed. And June can't get it in fast enough. And he didn't even test the throw because Rampage would have definitely got over there and got a double. So it's 1-0 Team Red here in the top of the first. Dave's up in his first at-bat. And he's going to look at ball one as that ball just missed. June has thrown 5 pitches, and they've been all pretty good pitches so far. And a nice little bouncy curve and off the wall. BJ and going to go to make the play over there at second. But I don't think he got Rampage. I think he just missed it by like a foot at the base. So we're going to see from the other angle. And from this side, it's going to be, yep, Rampage definitely gets there. As BJ never even touched the bag. So we got 1 out. Runners at first and second. Uncle Ralphie's up. I don't know what he's doing with his head. He's looking over there. I think they're calling for the bunt. And he was just like shaking his head. So it's, the count is 0-1. Yeah, that's definitely what he was doing. He's doing something crazy over there. Never a dull moment around here at South Coast Kickball. June throws a wild ball to the left side of the plate. So now the count is 1-1 as we get ready for June's 9th pitch of the inning. And here we go. The pitch to Uncle Ralphie. And it's going to be a bouncy fastball. Rob can't handle it. Cam's going to get it in. Rampage is in around third. Ralphie's going to get his first RBI of the game. Rampage is going to score easily. That should have been an easy catch for Rob. Actually, it was a little hard. Rob was up in the air. Ball came to his right. Or his left, yeah, right. So Corey's up, and he's going to look at strike one right down the middle. Nice little curve by June. So runners are still in scoring position with 1 out in the top of the first. And that's going to be a ball. Nice eye by Corey there. Corey has proved to be a pacing pitcher at the plate. I don't think he's found his way at the plate yet here at South Coast Kickball, but he definitely looks at a lot of pitches and makes pitches work around here. So June is down in the count, 2-1, as Corey looks at another ball on the left side of the plate. And this is the first batter so far that June is in danger of walking, and that's going to be a nice curve right down the middle. And Corey stops it with his foot. Normally that's a strike anyways, which we would rule it a foul ball. So the count is full. And he protects the play. He kicks it. Rob's going to catch it. He has his back turn. Dave's going to test Rob, and Rob's going to get him in the back for out number 3 with a double play. I don't know what Dave was really thinking on that play. I think he was trying to catch Rob sleeping, and he almost did. But it skimmed off his back as we head to the bottom of the first. Team Red's leading 2-0. We are back for the bottom of the first. Team Red's up 2-0 over Team Black. The first pitch to June is a ball. June's leading off for Team Black. And here's the pitch. And it's going to be over Rampage's head by Corey. June's going to be in there easily for a double. As June gets in there with a nice kick over Rampage. As you can see, just over the stretched hands of Rampage. Gets by Corey. And I think Team Red's going to make a substitution here. I think they're going to switch Ralphie and Corey, so they do. So Ralphie's playing left field, and Corey's playing catcher now. And Jaden looks at strike right down the middle as he does that little jump dodge thing as he's up second for Team Black here at the bottom of the first. So the count's 0-1. And Jaden's in a kick right into Rita's hands for out number 1. That's a big out for Team Red because Jaden, anytime Jaden gets on the base, he doesn't always make the best choices on the base, but he always is a threat to advance multiple. So there's a bounce to Rob. That's going to be clearly a ball, as that ball was definitely very bouncy and over 6 inches. So there's a second pitch. It's a nice little curveball. That one's going to be a strike. So the count's 1-1. Robzilla's looking on like, damn, you don't know what to do. Is he shaking his head? And nice fastball. Oh, and that's going to be a foul ball. So Dave's up in the count 1-2 against Robzilla. Robzilla's in jeopardy of striking out. He doesn't strike out too often. He used to early in his career, but not as much anymore. And that would have been a strike. Ooh, nice kick by Rob, but bounces off Dave's face. Dave's going to make a throw at June. And June being small and Dave being tall, he kind of got a little too high on the throw. And I don't think Dave was really upset about not making the play. It was kind of a weird kick from Robert as it bounced up and hit him in the face. But I think Dave was a little upset with himself on the throw as he shook his head after him. So Team Black cuts the deficit to 1. BJ's up next, and he's going to kick, and Rob's going to jump, and it's going to hit him in the knee. So for 2 outs, Rob's going to be out at first. BJ with a nice kick, but Rob just couldn't get out of the way as he got hit by the ball by his own kicker. And a rare play you don't see too often there at South Coast Kickball. So there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Alex is up next, and she's going to kick off the ceiling right into Dave's hands for the 3rd out of the inning. As we head to the top of the second with Team Red leading 2-1 as Helder gets ready to make his debut kicking attempt for Team Red in the top of the second. Team Red's up 2-0 as Helder's at the plate, making his debut kicking attempt for Team Red. And the pitch from June is outside. He's going to kick it to Rob. Rob's going to drop it, and he's going to just get to first right before Helder can get there. As Helder makes Rob work for that out. You can't really see in that play right there as CJ's in the way, but we're going to slow it down right here, and he gets there just a foot before Helder does. Nice play by Rob. Good kick by Helder because most people would have been there. So Rita's up next, and this time Cameron is going to make a nice catch over there out there in right field, and for the 2nd out of the inning, and June 2 pitches, 2 outs. As the first inning, he had 14 pitches thrown, and now he's at 16, and his pitch count is looking down now. So Justin's up for his 2nd at-bat, and he's going to kick off BJ's foot, and he's going to get his first kick here in South Coast Kickball. That's a special moment for any player. So congratulations to Justin on his first kick here in South Coast Kickball, and nice play by BJ to keep that ball in front of him to even have a chance to get Justin at first. Next we have Rampage. He's up. He's a dangerous kicker, as everyone knows. He's going to look at ball 1. So the count's 1-0 with 2 outs here in the top of the first with the runner at first. Top of the second, I apologize, folks. And June's going to throw another ball, so the count's 2-0. He's in danger of walking Rampage, as Rampage is a patient kicker now. And here's the 3rd pitch. And just as I thought, Rampage was going to watch that one anyways. So the count's 2-1. And the next pitch is going to be a strike if you don't kick it. And he kicks it right over the head of Robin. Cameron's going to drop that one. He made that nice catch earlier in the inning against Rita. But just out of the stretched hands of Rob. And Cameron's right there to back him up. So Justin can't go anywhere else. So we got runners at 2nd and 1st with a runner in scoring position.
2 down, run on everything.
And Dave's up. He's telling this team 2 down, run on everything. And he's going to kick the first one. Bounces off the wall in front of BJ. Justin's in the round 3rd, and he's going to score. Another play between Rampage and BJ over there at 2nd as they collide. Rob's there to back it up. Nobody can move any further. So Dave's in there with a single, and he gets his first RBI of the game. So the score is 3-1 here in the top of the second. And June thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty clean, and that's not been the case. And Uncle Robbie's going to kick it what's like a semi-bunt or a semi-kick to get the 3rd out of the inning right over there to June over there at the pitcher's mound. So there's 3 outs. The top of the second is over. As we head to the bottom of the second, Team Red is leading 3-1. Nice play by Rob over there at first. Nice catch by Cameron out there in the outfield. A nice kick by Rampage to keep things going. Kurt's going to lead things here off in the bottom of the second because he loves blue cheese and he has no relation to Adrian. And he's going to kick right off the ceiling. That's going to be a fair ball. And Corey doesn't realize what's going on. I don't think he understands the rule too much, but if a ball is kicked with a catcher, if a ball is kicked into fair play going forward and it hits one of those pipes and it bounces back, even if it lands into foul territory, it's a fair ball because it wasn't fair play originally kicked. So I think that's a play that Kurt should usually utilize more. And CJ's going to be up next. He's going to look at ball one. So going back to Kurt on that kick, I think he should use that more because it'd be to his advantage to get on base a little more. CJ's going to kick a ball. It's going to be foul. It landed off the wall before the third base side. So Dave's arguing that Kurt's ball was fair, but that was foul. So I just don't think Dave realized and seen a lot of these plays happen bang bang. So they're arguing, but it's the right call. See, it was a foul ball. So the count's 1-1. They're going back and forth, but the count is 1-1. Gets a little chippy here sometimes, the kickball, folks. Sorry about that. Dave's going to fix the plate. He's going to get ready for his third pitch to CJ in this at bat. And here's the pitch to CJ. And CJ's going to kick. That's going to be fair. And Kurt's not running, so he's going to be out at second for the first out of the inning. I think Kurt got confused again. But if you're confused on a foul ball, you should be running anyways. Worst case doesn't happen, you're going to go back. Cam's making his debut kick. And that's a rocket. I think it just missed the home run by inches. CJ's going to be held over there at second. So we got runners at second and first. And Cam with a rocket said, yeah, to his uncle, you got your first kick. I'm going to do one better. I'm going to almost piece a home run on my first at bat. And that just misses the blue stripe. So congratulations to Cameron on a hell of a kick in his first at bat. We got June, he's up next. He's going to look at ball one, as that was a bouncy fastball to the right side of the plate. But nice kick by Cameron over there. And it's going to bounce off the wall. And Rita's going to make a nice play. CJ doesn't see it happen. So it's going to be a double play for the third out of the second inning. Team Red still leads 3-1. Dave gets out of the jam. Nice play by Rita over there. Nice play by Kurt over there. Nice kick. That's a picture-perfect kick on that, for that rule. If you know the rule, you know that's perfect. He should have been running. Nice throw by Dave to, even though Kurt really didn't run, he had all the time in the world. But this kick right here by Cameron, beautiful. If it was just up a little bit more, he would have had a 2-run home run. Corey's going to be leading things off for Team Red this inning. And again, his patience is, he looks at ball, strike one from June, as June threw a perfect curveball over the plate there. And he's going to kick the ball that's off the plate. Rob's going to fire a ball over there at first and get Corey right out before he's able to get to that first base. And nice play by Rob, as he's not afraid to whip the ball at anybody. It's one of the things I love about Rob. And CJ's like, been there, done that. Glad I'm on Team Black today and I don't got to go against Rob. Helder's up next with Team Red. And he's going to kick just the same as Kurt, right off that little pipe there. So he's going to get his first kick in South Coast Kickball 2 tonight. And there's all three of the new guys. They get on at least one time so far. So congratulations to all three of the new guys. And, you know, they're showing out today. Glad to see it. So Rita's up next. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out and a run scored. And he's going to kick. And that's Rob's going to make a nice catch over there at first. Rob has made some nice plays today at first, and Rita's been pretty unlucky so far. Rita's usually one of the guys that he gets up 3 times. He's 3 for 3. Usually has 2 runs scored by now, maybe a couple RBIs too, and he's 1 for 3. Justin's up next. He's 1 for 2 with a fly out and a single and 1 run scored. And the pitch. That's going to bounce in front of BJ. BJ's not going to get there, and Helder's going to trip over there at second. But we got runners at second and first, 2 outs. As we got a runner in scoring position, and I feel like June with his 28 pitches so far, he might just be throwing a little bit too many. Rampage is on a kick. It's going to bounce at second. And BJ's going to throw at Helder, and he's going to miss. I think BJ could have had an easy play over there at second base to get Justin out. And now Team Red has bases loaded with Dave Mendes up, who's always a home run threat. And BJ looked like he could have came down and landed on the base with the ball, but he didn't. Just his 2 feet were separated, and that ball just missed Helder by inches. So bases are loaded. James Young, they could have had a force out at second, as they could have. June. And Dave's going to blast it off the wall, over Cam's head, over Jaden's head. It's going to bounce off Dave's shoulder. It's going to go back over Jaden's head. Dave's going to score easily. So Helder scored, Justin scored, Rampage scored, Dave's going to score, and inside the pot, grand slam, home run. As Team Black is saying that he hit it with his arm, and the rule is you can't hit it with a fist, an arm, a foot, a knee, a leg, but you can't hit it with a shoulder. And they throw it at him, and it looks like he does kind of lean into the ball, but I don't know why they would throw it at the man at second base and not the cutoff man or the pitcher. So the ball then bounces off. You got to remember, this is a 12-inch rubbery ball, and that ball will fly if it hits off somebody. So just like that, this game is blown open as Team Red has gone up 6. So it is now 7-1 Team Red. And Dave had his first inside the pot home run of all time. And it happens to be a grand slam at a crucial moment. And Ralphie comes up and he looks at ball one, and then in the second pitch of the bat, kicks the ball to June, and June can't grab it. So this has been what thought was to be a quick inning for June has been a long inning. So now there's 2 outs, and Corey's back up again, who led the inning off with that play with Rob, and he kicks the ball right into BJ's hands for out number 3. So as we head to the bottom of the third, Team Red is up 7-1, and we're gonna have some replays on that play to see if Dave really threw his arm on that play, but it looked like from the replays that it was the shoulder. And by rule, if a shoulder is fine, it's got to be a fist or an arm or an elbow. And right there, you see BJ's, both of his feet did not touch the base, and yeah, that's a shoulder. There is no fist, there is no arm, there's no elbow on that play. I think Jaden should have just threw that ball. Hold on, folks, we got a clip here. Yeah, BJ is saying he thinks Dave slapped it with his arm or his elbow. Nah, that's the shoulder, bro, and that's a legal play. And I think June's seen it too. That's why June's sitting there looking with his head up like that. Jaden's leading things off for Team Black as they got to get something going. So Jaden's gonna look at ball one. Or actually, I don't even think Team Black, after all that was going, they even know who's up at the moment. So. And here's the pitch, and Jaden tries to bunt it right into Corey's arms. And Corey is there. Corey he was a little reluctant. He didn't want to go play catcher. And Corey's there to make a nice play. And also to tell Jaden how he feels about after the play, too. As he tells him to sit down in a full-letter fashion. Nice play by Corey over there at the catcher's position. And Rob Zilla's up. He's 1 for 1 with a single and 1 RBI. Oh, nice. What is going on over there with Corey at the catcher's position? As that was a big-time taunt to Jaden over there, as Jaden is the master of taunts. Rob with a foul ball, so the count is 0-2. And again, in the second at-bat so far, there it is again, the taunt from Corey. That's got to be maybe one of the best taunts here in South Dakota kickball. And Rob with a rocket. Rita can't hold it. And Rob's he's gonna get a double easily, and he slides when he don't have to. And believe me, those rug burns, they don't feel good the next day. As Rob could easily sit over there at second, but you know, anytime he can hit the deck, he will. As Rob loves sliding head first. Nice slide by Rob. He's always fun to watch Rob Zilla slide, regardless on any of the plays. All right, next we got BJ. He's up. He's 0 for 1 with a fielder's choice. And it was going to bounce off Rita's knees. Rob's going to come barreling around third. He's going to score easily. So it is 7-2 as Team Black cuts into the deficit a little bit with 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Alex is going to be up next. She's 0 for 1 with a fly out earlier in the game. And the pitch from Dave. As I like his approach, Alex, he's not wasting anything, and that's going to be a foul ball. He's not trying to play games without throwing any excess pitches. He's up to 24 pitches in 3 innings, so that's less than 10 pitches an inning. That's what you really want to see from any pitcher here in South Coast kickball. And the kick, it's going to be, Justin can't grab it. It's going to force BJ to run. He's going to do some little twirly rinky-dink thing, and he's going to fall and be out at second. So Alex is going to be on with the fielder's choice technically. So we got 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. As what looked to be an easy play. Sometimes those balls in this first game, you don't realize how big they are and bouncy they are. So maybe that's what she said. And the most disrespectful pitch you can give to Kurt, the granny pitch, and he kicks it right into Rita's arms for out number 3. So we head to the top of the 4th, 7-2, Team Red. A nice play by Corey over there at the catcher's position, being aware. Nice slide by Rob. He's going to feel that tomorrow. Justin will never forget the time he dropped that ball. As we head to the top of the 4th, Helder's up. He's 1 for 2 with a fielder's choice, a single and 1 run scored. We got a pitching chain. This Kurt's coming in for June. And the first kick, Helder's going to blast it in there. Nice kick by Helder as he looks a little more confident at the plate after that last at bat too. So he's going to be 2 for 3 so far tonight. He's showing out so far. Pretty good debut for the man. Next, we got Matt Rita. He's 1 for 3. A strikeout and 2 flyouts and a run scored. Rob with a nice play. I don't know if that was by design or what he was trying to do. It got back to Kurt pretty fast. I never seen that strategy before. I don't know if that's a blooper or he thought that up in the lap. Anyways, it got back to Kurt. Justin's up. He's 2 for 3. And nice catch by Cam over there in right field as there's 1 out. And Rita can't advance. Either can Helder. Nice play by Cameron over there in right field. He had that first inning drop. And now Rampage is up. He's 3 for 3. And right to Rob. Rob's going to get the force out at second. And I think he thought he had a double play on Rampage, but Rampage a little too fast, and Kurt couldn't hold on to that anyways. So we got runners at second and third. 2 outs. Kurt's up to 4 pitches in this inning. And we're going to see what's up next. Dave, he's 3 for 3 with 5 RBIs at the moment. And he kicks a rocket, and Cam's going to make a diving knee catch. So just like that, 5 pitches, and Kurt gets out of the jam. Kurt looks a little skittish. I don't know if he should be on the mound, folks. It's one of those, every time somebody kicks the ball, it looks like he's afraid he's going to get hit after Chris rocketed the ball back at his face a few weeks back. But Kurt comes in, 5 pitches, 3 outs. No run scored. Maybe they should have, Team Black should have went with Kurt. Rob had that weird play right there. But nice catch by Cameron over there out in right field. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, 7-2, Team Red. Team Black got a mountain to climb, but I think they could climb it. Kurt giving CJ a pep talk like, yo, you can do this, man. Seen you almost hit a home run a few weeks back. Let's go, 4-4. Let's go. Dave with a pitch to to CJ. Sorry about that. And that's a nice kick by CJ, but Rita's there. As he's a short-handed first baseman. You know, everybody's human, but Rita makes 8 plays out of 10. And in this league, that's what you want to see. You're going to win most games if you do make 8 plays out of 10. So with 1 out, Cameron's back up. He had almost a home run. He had the longest single I probably ever saw. Shoe goes flying. Ground rule double. Cameron continues to show out. Almost a home run in his first at-bat. And then a ground rule double in a second. He's scared to get rockets off Dave, and that's usually not the case for some of these new people. They usually don't know how to take Dave in their first go-around with him, but he's just saying, yo, I'm ready for this. So, Cameron, welcome to South Coast Kickball. And the dad's like, yo, make sure your shoes tied. And then his uncle's like, yeah, kid, what are you doing? Make sure your shoes tied, kid. All right, so we got 1 out, runner in scoring position, June up, and he's going to kick. He's going to get by Rampage. Cameron's going to score for the first time in South Coast Football. Oh, and then Drew's going to be out at first, taking too much of that turn over there at first. Dave, he's not going to worry with a 5-run lead. He's not going to worry about the runner. He's going to try to get that out for the second out, and he does. Nice play by Dave. And then I think he might have yelled at Ralphie. I want to see Master Bell do that. We want to see Master Bell do that. Master Bell, where you at? And Dave throws the pitch to Jaden, so the count's 1-0. And the next pitch, and Jaden's going to look at strike 1. So the count's 1-1. You got to always be careful of the bunt with Jaden. And Jaden's in a little blooper. Dave's going to get him out at first. And then he taunts Jaden with his own taunt a few weeks back. Jaden did a home run off Dave and did that and said, put that on your highlight reel. And you can see Jaden was clearly out by inches, but he was out. And then Dave taunts him with his own taunt, tell him, put that on your highlight reel. This Dave-Jaden rivalry is fun to watch. I spoke with Dave. He thinks Jaden's one of his favorite players to watch. He just thinks Jaden's a little cocky at times. He just sees greatness in Jaden, and so he gives Jaden a little crap out on the field and vice versa. But the trash talks all love here in South Coast Kickball. And Jaden's looking stunned. He can't believe what happened. He's like, dude, I thought it was safe, man. Seems like, nah, he was out. Leading off the top of the 5th for Team Red is everybody's uncle, Ralphie. He's 2 for 3 on the night. June's pushing in as he's getting ready for Ralphie to bunt. Kurt's laughing. Ralphie's probably like, yeah, I got something for you. Oh, over June's head. Ralphie did have something for him as he gets on base. Ralphie's like, yo, I got something for you. Yo, don't play the bunt all the time on me. I'm not Jaden. Ralphie's turned himself into a respectable kicker. People give him crap a lot. They don't know what is my man Corey doing as he's coming up to Kurt looking like a sumo. He's slapping on the thighs. I think Corey needs to worry about getting a kick more than taunting Kurt, and he kicks it, and that's going to go right into Robzilla's hands. And nice play by Robzilla. Robzilla ain't playing that as he is staring down Corey. He is staring down Corey. Robzilla, he is staring him down like, yo, dude, put your thighs away. Come back with a good kick, dude, as he is like still staring him down. Helder's up next. He's 2 for 3. And Rob with a diving catch on the, oh my God, his elbows got to be feeling that. There is no way he don't got some bloody elbows after that one. We can't really see because Alex is in the way on that one. I'm going to give you another shot. Look at this. Ooh. Like, Rob has got Helder out, but Helder has made Rob work for every out that he has got him out this game. Rob's got to be feeling that. Rita's up next. Rita kicks a rocket, but June stops and he gets it to second for the force. Rob and Ralphie have a little collision over there. For the 3rd out of the inning as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Nice play by June as somehow he stopped that ball and had the wherewithal to get it to over there to second. Nice kick by Ralphie as they weren't respecting him as they were trying to play the bunt. Kurt came in relief. He threw 9 pitches. Gave up 3 hits and 0 runs. Maybe they should have started him. Maybe they want to give up 7 runs. Could add some better defensive players out there. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, Team Red's leading 7-3. Robzilla's leading off the top of the 5th for Team Black. And the pitch from Dave. And there's going to be a rocket to Rita. Rita's going to catch it with his face, but he still makes the play for out number 1. And nice play by Rita over there. He had a couple plays early in the game that he didn't make this play, but when it's counted in these later innings, he has made the play. And out number 1. Rob's reaction is all you need to know how this game went. BJ's up next. He's going to kick it. And again, Dave can't handle it. Those are usually the bread and butter plays for Dave over there at first. He usually makes those plays. Today he's struggled with 2 of them. So BJ's going to be on. So we got a man on first, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. As Dave throws his 34th pitch of the game. And it's in a bloop at first, and Rita can't get it. Now it's going to get a ground rule double. So Team Black is starting to rally, getting kicks in unexpected places, and that's what a team does if they want to win here in South Coast Kickball. As a little blue ball that Rita can't get his hands on, he catches a ball with a rocket with his face, and then 2 plays later, he can't get his hands on the ball. I'm not blaming Rita on that at all, but there you go. Alex with a ground rule double. Kurt's up next as he looks at the knuckleball for strike 1. Dave's been working on that knuckleball for a while, and that was probably one of the best ones he ever threw. And then he throws a fire heater to Kurt, and that's on a bounce. And Dave's going to take like 5 steps off the plate and near third base right in front of BJ and get Kurt out for the 2nd out of the inning. So the dangerous Cameron, who's making his debut, I'm sorry about that. CJ is up next. So with 2 outs, CJ is up. And here's the pitch to CJ. And it's going to be a foul ball. So the count's 0-1. And I don't think Dave should play around here with CJ. I think he should attack him. He should go right at him. Get this game over and done with. Get the game in the books. Get the win for Team Red. And the next pitch, it bounces off the plate. As you can see, it bounced off the plate for ball 1. And that ball went widely to the left. So we got 1-1 count. The next pitch, it was a curveball. What Dave wanted just curved too much to the right. So the count is 2-1. And like I said, I don't think he should be playing around with CJ. I think he should go right at him. He throws him a roller, but it's a ball. So he walks CJ. So we got bases loaded with Cameron up, who already almost hit a home run in his first at-bat. Kicked a ground rule double in his 2nd at-bat. So this man could get some runs across the plate if he really wants to. So Let's see how Dave attacks him with a fastball curve. And Cameron nicks it, and he almost whiffs on the play. So we got strike one. Dave's like, welcome to South Coast Kickball, bro. I've been playing with you a little bit, but here we go. And the second pitch, again, the same thing. And again, the same result. Almost a whiff kick that just is a foul ball. Those are injury kick pitches, bro. Like, those hurt people. People usually hurt their quads on those type of pitches. So here we go. Team Black's telling him, yo, those are balls. Look at him. And then here's the next pitch. And he's going to look at that one as Dave threw the same pitch 3 times in a row. As he was like, if you're going to kick at it, you might as well. I like that strategy. So you guys still got to throw him 2 balls. It might even be smart to walk him. But then you got June and then Jaden up next. And he pitches it. And that's going to be a foul ball for strike 3. Team Red gets the win. 7-3. The shoe goes flying further than the ball. What a game. Excitement at the end. Cameron makes his debut, and he shows out even though he strikes out that at the end. Team Red wins 7-3 in 5 innings. Kicking wise, Team Red was just too much for Team Black today. Rita went 2 for 5 with 1 run scored. Justin went 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Rampage went 3 for 4 with 1 run scored and 1 RBI. Dave went 3 for 4 with an inside the pod grand slam home run, 1 run scored and 5 RBIs. Ralphie went 3 for 4 with 1 RBI. Corey went 0 for 4, and Helder went 2 for 4 with 1 run scored, as Team Red scored 7 runs on 14 hits. Just too much for Team Black. Now for Team Black, June, he went 2 for 3 with 1 RBI. Jaden, he went 0 for 3. Robzilla went 2 for 3 with 1 RBI. BJ went 2 for 3 with 1 RBI. Alex went 1 for 3 with a ground rule double. Kurt went 1 for 3. CJ went 0 for 2 with a walk. And Cam in his debut game, great debut game, went 2 for 3 with a ground rule double and 1 run scored. And they combined for 3 runs on 10 hits. It was just too much for Team Black today. Dave got the pitch and win for Team Red with a 3.0 ERA, 5 innings pitched, 43 pitches, 3 runs allowed, 10 hits, 1 walk. June Tirado got the loss, 7 ERA, 3 innings pitched, 33 pitches, 7 runs allowed, 11 hits allowed, 0 walks. Kurt came in relief, a 0 ERA, 2 innings pitched, 9 pitches, 0 runs allowed, 3 hits allowed, 0 walks. Hope you enjoyed the game. Keep watching South Coast Kickball.